Wow, they're taking that whole bridge out, it looks like. Mr. Conway. Looks like they're taking that whole bridge out. Oh. Gertie. Hello. Oh, good evening, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Tired still. I haven't eaten anything yet all day except some Hershey Kisses. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually tired enough to go back to bed, but I should eat something. What are they working on up here now? Got this down to one lane. I don't know what they're working on, but oh, excuse me. It's probably just overnight work in the summer. Oh man, I'm dragging. Where? Thank you, Nikolai, sorry. Oh. Dragon. Oh. Good evening.
Hi, this is Noelle King from NPR. There's a lot to keep up with in the news.
Oh.
So you can help. Donate that vehicle you're not using anymore. It could be worth hundreds of dollars in support. Thank you, and here's how to get
Hello.
Thank you, Noelle. Well, it's very easy. Just go to WKSU.org and find the car.
You're just pulling my leg, right?
And click on it. All the information will be there, and we'll take care of everything from the towing to the
Oh.
So lose the vehicle you're done with and help WKSU. Thanks. Mack was a big patron of the arts. She supported Peter Tchaikovsky for years.
You.
The two exchanged about 12.
It says you're from London. Hey, Sean. Oh. I need more sleep. I can tell I do. Oh. Oh. Okay. You can't get haps in the Pakistani app store. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't really know you were from Pakistan, I guess. Oh. Let's see, Pakistan. What is that? What time is that? Is that like 9 or 10 a.m. maybe? Yes, I know where it's at. Eight, okay. I was just kind of guessing. I wasn't doing any heavy math on the time zones. So it's 11:16 here, so 9 hours difference currently. Oh, I'm hungry. I wonder if they're going to save this apartment building or if it's going to get torn down. Oh, I'm tired. I really am. This car's acting so weird lately anymore. Yep, something is wrong. Something really wrong with the ignition switch or something. Car is wearing out. Things are acting electrically weird. electrically weird. Oh. No, I haven't. I've been doing some other things. No. Roadie. Alright, what we gotta do here? To find stuff. Has anybody got an extra membership for Sam's Club or Costco? I think mine are both expired. Where are my phone cords at? I don't even know. Don't know. Where are my charging cords? Oh, I think they're down here on in the middle, maybe? Yeah, they're down here. Oh, you got a company one, nice. I mean, I'll buy them, I guess. I mean, I get enough stuff. It's probably worth it. It's just if I could get a free one, it would be nice. You get 2 cards with every account usually. I've given my extra card away many times. Why am I taking my coat? I have no idea. And where is the radiator leak in this car? So, I'd like to find that, but I don't know. It could be difficult. All right. Thank you, Mr. Compton. No. No. Uh, yeah, I mean, mostly I go to the, I go to Sam's Club mostly on Brook Park Road, Costco. Is that the right way? No, that's the right way. That depends because I have to drive to a Costco. Strongsville, Avon. Depends. Where are my keys? This car's acting weirder and weirder. Sticking at chewing gum. Oh, I go to the buffet, but it's not open this late. Yeah, I could put some stop leak in maybe, but it'd be nice to know where the leak is first. Where is it coming out of? You know, this car is very tough to work on some of this stuff. I got toothpicks everywhere. Look at that. Toothpick in my mouth, a toothpick behind my ear. I just want to eat right now, I think, and go to bed. I'm just a little disgusted with myself today, but I'm tired unless some good delivery comes up. At least I paid the property taxes. That's the good thing. Most important.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Hey, could I go back there? You don't care? All right, thanks. I might go to sleep back here. Place is busy. Tired. I don't even know which side does the plug go. Oh, yes. Young children. I need one of those, maybe. And then take a magic marker and add maybe. Oh. Oh, excuse me. This place is busy tonight. Too bad I couldn't have gotten a better connection at that church fire. I had terrible internet up there. Or cellular data, I mean. Oh. that cracking? So the charger is cracking. And these gaps look a little big compared to a brand new one. No gaps, really. So it's probably expanding or something from heat. Oh. No, the buffet's open. It's it's not open at this time of night. Never is. We're just not going down early to catch the buffet. That's all. Well, how do you get all the food then? The buffet I go to is 150 feet long. When you just gonna sit in front of the pork chops, the chair has wheels. Yeah, you wouldn't last at that buffet long. Well, you can pull up to a buffet with wheels on your chair, but it needs to be a power chair. People do that all the time. Oh, shit. Well, I think the mask thing is up to you, but outdoors, in general, I've always said, you don't need it. You know, it's getting better at least. I mean, numbers are going down. It's still not over. Indoors, certain places, I think you hate your face. That's no way to be. Well, you're supposed to stay 3 feet away from a bicycle when you pass it on the road. As a friend of mine just said here, Fauci said, trust people when asked how businesses could know whether or not someone was vaccinated and so qualified to be maskless under the new CDC guidance. Apparently, he's ignorant, Fauci, of the fact that fake vaccine proof cards are being snapped up by the millions all over the internet. Yeah, that's really disgusting if you're using a fake vaccine card or you're buying one. Dinner, probably pork chops.
I'm honored to be joined now by Officer Michael Fanone. Mike, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, buddy, anytime. So thank you for having me. Yeah, that video is horrifying for me to watch, but I mean, you lived it. What are you thinking and feeling as you see it?
Mike.
I don't know. I can't sleep. And sometimes I can watch that video.
I usually do. I'm tired. I don't even have a menu tonight. I know what I want.
I'll tell you, like last night when I watched it, on your show, the guy just breaks down. I think.
Yeah. If you haven't seen this, you should go watch this report and listen to this officer from the DC Metro Police.
It was like the most difficult time that I've had since the 6th, reliving that experience. I don't know if it was because it was, right there on television, what the case, but yeah, it was,
Um, what was I just going to do? Cleveland police helicopter up for a rare moment today. Roughly an hour and 40 minutes in the air. Yeah, businesses still require a mask. I mean, hey, John. Hey, Baba. They're doing something. No, they're doing it that I thought that's to encourage new people to get vaccinated. I'm already vaccinated. This was the route today of the Cleveland police helicopter patrolling over the east side of the city. Some pretty squirrely flight pattern. I gotta get somebody to wait on me. That's why. He gave it to Jesus, but Jesus didn't show up. I mean, that's what a pilot does. He says, "Your plane," to the first officer, or the first officer says that to him. He says, "Your plane," and you're supposed to acknowledge, "I've got it." You don't let go of the controls until the other guy says he's got it. Oh, all right. Oh. Thanks, John. I got to get somebody's attention so I can eat. That could be it. I wonder what that is. Muffin. No. Where is this street at? Oh, it's right there. Um, Thank you, Theo, Baba, John. Dryer fire. Do you guys clean the lint out of your dryer? I should do that some night. Pick it up and come right back here. They'd be pissed at me. I have called it in at some places so it's ready when I get there, but I've never done that here. table number you're at? There you go. I'm in section 3, table 14. Well, I sat myself. That's part of the problem. So it's okay. It's all good. Oh. And they're pretty busy right now. The Reuben's style pork chops.
Alright, would you like a soup or salad?
What do you have for soup?
We have our usual chicken and cream potato. Excuse me? Give me one moment.
I'll do the chicken soup. Also, add that. There's a button, to add that to a meal for a.
Yeah, I usually, yeah.
Okay, some of the girls don't know.
Oh, no.
So get me the Italian salad, soup, and wait until I'm done a little more with this to put the meal in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and can I get a silver? Yeah. Hey, Four Paws. Good evening. Thank you. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Ceramic glass bright. Really? Armor all. Well, it's summer now, so it's not going to rain for another 3 months. So. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll spray it on my coat. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh my God. First coffee of the day, huh? What was that? Oh, I need to look. Hi, Dutchie. Hugs. Well, now I can't find that. Oh, well.
Bye, honey. Have a good one, okay? Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, baby. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, this looks good. This is the scribbling the Cleveland police chopper did today in an hour and 40 minutes. Uh-huh.
There's Tom Cruise top look alike. Only 50 shots. Red Bailey Jr.'s only 80. Well, at least it was just an egg, but we couldn't get egg back or egg back.
First meal of the day. Church fire. Oh. There you go. Soup, salad. Soup, salad. Yeah, that church burned up real good. Talk about fast. Wow. You know, old wooden structure. Yeah. There was nothing left of that place. One hour, that building was literally incinerated. I was so upset there was lousy signal up there. That's probably the quickest fire I was able to get to that I've ever just noticed the smoke from. Half the time when you notice smoke from a fire, it's way far off. And then it's even hard to figure out sometimes where it's at. Ah. Oh, really? Where are they playing at? It's got to be somewhere west, I would guess, at this hour. It's a long flight. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hmm. Morning, Johnny. Or are you still awake? Lightly seasoned croutons, single serve, 30 calories. First time I've ever seen that. All right. I said, is it morning or is it still nighttime for you? This is my first meal of the day. Figures. Oh my. What were you doing all night? Oh, well, I used to like Dickies pants and shirts. I do like Carhartt jackets, but then they fall apart. Levi's jeans are okay. I don't know if I've ever bought any Carhartt jeans. Most of the jeans I buy new anymore, I buy at Sam's Club. They wear really good. They were $12. I guess they're 15 now. I mean, Carhartt makes some nice shirts and stuff too, but pricey, you know. Sure. Eisenhower jacket. I guess I'd have to look what that looks like. I probably got an idea, but no pants. Oh, I would like to buy some Carhartt jeans to see how they wear because of all the pockets available. I used to wear Dickies, um, work slacks. Worky slacks. I mean, I'm sure I'm still have some. Whether or not I can wear them, I don't think so. Oh, okay. No, no, I didn't do anything today. I woke up really late today. Rushed to get my property tax paid out of the way for the month. I got that done. Then I ran into a friend, and that's why I'm a little disgusted because I loaned him money I'll probably never see. Yeah, the double knee jeans. Well, I went with him to pay a bill, but I don't think I'll ever see it back. And I should have used that to fix my car, but I didn't say no, so oh well. I helped him keep his neck above water. I wish money meant more to me. Yeah, Baba. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Never know. Well, maybe. You'd have to know who I loaned the money to. I don't know if I'm the better person. Trust me. I'm a wreck. I have plenty of bills to pay. My car needs lots of work. Anyway, what is that? my food. I need to order my food. Oh, another car fire. I wish I could have got the camera started quicker the other day when I pulled up to that car fire. Wow, it was just screaming flames. Fortunately, I did not get even video started quick, let alone the broadcasting. Yeah, well, if I had the dash cam rolling as I pulled up, it would have been filming, but I don't have a dash cam and they're cheap, you know. But yeah, I got to get a point and shoot. That's what I hate about Haps. It takes so long to get started. I mean, I want to be able to turn it right on, like Periscope. Just go live, It takes, and if you have a bad connection, it takes more time. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could have made a whole nother monthly payment with what I loaned him. I could have made another monthly tax payment. And I got car insurance coming up, cell phone bill. But at least I paid my monthly payment. Well, it's life, though. Yeah, Johnny. Yep. Somebody else should be in charge of it for me, though. Yeah. Well, around here, I could, I guess Walmart sells some cameras, probably. Cleveland, though, we have two big, real camera stores still that I could go to. Big time camera stores. And they probably still sell cameras. The computer store. Um, the computer store. What? Oh no! I want to go to B&H so bad. Yeah. What's the computer store called? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm having senior moments all the time now. Micro Center. I didn't look it up. No, they're gone. Micro Center. They've got cameras. Yeah. Yeah. Out in Avon. In Avon. No, I haven't been to I've only been in Manhattan twice in my life. I don't know Manhattan at all. New York at all. Yeah, Nikolai, in Avon, there's a new that is where the newer um, camera store in the area is. It's called the Pixel Connection on Route 83. And then downtown Cleveland, you have Dodd Camera, the big old school camera shop. I need to go to New York with somebody who knows it. It would be a lot more fun. In some ways, I really need to go up there, spend some time. Yeah. I'm amazed I haven't gone to New York more, JNR. think I remember hearing that place. A GoPro. Hey, Nicholas. All right. GoPro, or, there's lots of knockoff sports cameras that are really good. Some guy was just telling me about some. He's got a bunch of these things. They start with an A. They're like a GoPro, but they start. I think he said, I have to ask him again. They start with an A. 5 storefronts in a row, yeah. DC's probably still got some camera shops, I would think, somewhere in the DC area. I would think. Yeah. Believe that, though, yeah.
What's your compliments?
I don't need any. No, just, yeah. I don't know. I'd have to try to message him again. Really, I think somebody might have said something about that, Bob, that there's no more camera shops in D.C. I find that hard to believe. Such an international clientele and everything. All the news agencies that are there. That's sad. That's sad.
Mountain Dew, Sprite, Cheering Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. I have a lemonade, a regular lemonade, iced tea.
Oh, it's ready.
Here you go.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Oop. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I used to have a nice can, and all that stuff got taken. Pork chops tonight. Yeah, I'd like to get all those things replaced, but I'm terrible at saving money. Look at me, I don't even fix my own car. Oh, well. I still need to get my phones all straightened out. I still have that new phone that's dead. I'm paying for the number, and I haven't done anything with it. I need to start selling stuff again. Gotta get the car fixed. It's doing weird stuff now. Moon unit. When I turn the car ignition off now, there's a timer on like the radio to keep it running. That doesn't work anymore. If I open the door, it should kill the radio. It doesn't do that. It has to time out now. Very weird. Can I move this table? Oh, this table's heavy. Nope, can't. Can't move the table any closer. Go to court and ask them to change your name to that. Oh. Oh, that was just a dryer fire. There you go. Yeah, pretty sure, Baba. Pork chop. Homemade schnitzel. Schnitzel. Hope you didn't sneeze. There's nothing like pork chop gristle. Grilled pork chop gristle. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, a 1 pound burger. What the hell? That's disgusting. Jesus, that's big. Oh my, yeah. Baba. You transporting again, Baba? Jesus. How, how did you take a picture of that? My God. So that little restaurant place I went to in Youngstown, pretty nice little place. Definitely would go back there again. Shirley's back. Me? What do you mean? Pay the property tax monthly bill. It's the only good thing I did today for myself.
Are you doing okay up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of found like a secluded corner, so you're good? All right. Now I gotta make sure everybody's okay, so I'm making my rounds.
So did you see that the pipeline? It's official. The pipeline had to pay ransom. They paid 75 Bitcoin, which I guess equals $5 million. They got the code to start fixing their machines, but apparently the keys and codes that they gave them were kind of slow to work. But apparently the pipeline apparently the pipeline's up and running though. Always bring coffee until I say that.
Your ex. Your ex.
What's up with you, Shirley? My cat is such a vicious boy. He just wants to bite. You try to play with him, he just bites you. He is a real biter. Should have named him Fang. An interesting stray cat hanging around outside. No tail. No tail. Always bet on red. What the heck is this? Well, we got two choppers out here. What's going on out here? Medflight of Ohio. State Highway Patrol. Orgy time. Alerts. Alerts. This is Columbus Police. Where are these choppers at? No, what? Where's that other chopper? Disappeared already. What do you mean, the state of Ohio? Or all of Ohio? I don't even know. I'm so far behind on what the frequencies are anymore for everything. I'm so out of it. So far behind on all that stuff. Cleveland's not. No, I don't think Cleveland is. Yeah, I guess it is trunked. I don't know. I don't know. Because I know I could get a like $125 Motorola used one, and my friend could program it for, I think, for Cleveland. So, you know, and the other problem around here is nobody can talk to each other. Cleveland Fire cannot talk to Cleveland Police. Cleveland Police or Fire cannot talk to the Coast Guard. Nobody can talk to each other. Yes, I need Snap. No. My friend would know everything about all that around here. He used to be the local frequency coordinator for SBE. Soup. What do you do with the rest of the soup? Do you freeze it? Pasta fagioli. Oh, okay. So you don't really freeze it then, just finish it off. How much room do I still have on this phone?
A big one.
Oh, I don't know if I'll need it or not, but you
Oh,
know. If I need anything, I need just a small one. So you can take that big one back.
okay.
If I need it. All right, let me look at the App Store. You guys have all been begging me for so long. Oh, I can't load it on this phone because I don't know the ID for this phone. Somehow it's changed. I can't use my thumbprint. Can't do it now. I've never used a filter yet. Oh, hey, Shirley, good. Nice. I've never. Never used a filter yet. That scared you? Just like the other night on here, I had to block 2 people. I can't even imagine with Snapchat. Not had that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Big note. Yep. Big nope. Trying to sell weed? Really? Oh yeah, that'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, so lately, yeah.
Wait till she starts sending crotch shots. Really? That's crazy, Bob. Huh? Yeah, you're right, Bob. It must work. The my shared story concept, like Insta, is the fun direct shared. Not following what you're saying in that previous. I know you were talking about Snapchat, but I'm not sure what you were saying. The my story, like Insta, is the fun and shared images direct. I'm not following what you were saying there. Okay, Snap Stories. Okay. but it disappears in 24. So does everything on Snapchat disappear, or does some stuff stay? I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I like that when you send a photo to like those photos you sent me, Baba, they disappear. I'm not sure I like that or that whole concept. All disappear unless you. So everything you put up on Snapchat disappears after a period of time. Okay. 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 I'll have to see what it looks like when I get on there. Yeah, I watched some of it the other day and streamed it. I need to walk the whole thing. It's damn cool. Okay. My friend is taking down a big locust tree that's been damaged. He's been working on it a little bit at a time. That piece was 75 feet tall. Thanks. I've even got the steering wheel shimmy shake down pat, along with a visual map in my head of every gas station when the sputtering starts. Seriously. My friend in South Carolina said he's grocery bill for him and his wife has gone from $100 a week to $160 to $180 for the same items. That's a lot. Wow. Have you guys noticed that food prices are going up? Really, Rick? You know, the pipeline's back up and running. People just need to chill for a day or two. That's crazy. So, meat and pork, eggs. Well, my friend Phil was saying, you know, the other night, I think he was saying it on here, $100 a week for him and his wife now is costing them 160 to 180. That's a big jump. So this is a post on another platform. It says here, one of the comments is a buddy of mine went to BW3 in Streetsboro yesterday. They were out of wings at a wing place. And somebody else posted a post from the Winking Lizard, which is a local big bar restaurant chain here. Important wing night reminder. So they have a big wing night. No bones about it. Effective today. Maybe I can show you. Effective today, traditional wings will not be available for a discounted price on Mondays and Tuesdays. We will have the following on special on both Tuesdays. Boneless wings for 55 cents, half-pound skinny dippers, whatever that is, small pizza. Specials are available for dine-in only. Boneless, so they're selling nuggets. Is that what they're selling now? Nuggets? What the hell's going on? Wow. I mean, one of their hashtags says just temporary, but wow. So then somebody else says, if it's any consolation, the prices at the Community Greenhouse Partners, which is a local greenhouse like co-op thing around here, they have stands at the Coit Road Farmers Market and the Tremont Farmers Market. Their prices have not changed in the last 3 years. We are still offering the same locally grown fresh vegetables at the same price we have before the pandemic started. And that seems to be true with most of the vendors at these markets, Shirley. If you can get to the Coit Road Farmer Market. Here's another gal. Pork shortage. Yeah, they killed off all the hogs because they couldn't ship them, produce, get them processed. Here's another gal. She goes, dollar store, Aldi, Mark's, Giant Eagle. Shop in that order. Dollar store is a great place for condiments, not pickles. This is important information. I buy jars of peppercini and jalapeno slices. These can be $3 to $6 a jar at Giant Eagle. Pasta, mayo, mustard, barbecue, hot sauce, all kinds of stuff. A lot of people realize that peruse at the dollar store can save them a lot of money on staples. Then on to Aldi's. By the time I get to Giant Eagle or another, I'm really just buying a few things like meat and name brands I don't want to compromise. Costco, another person says Costco just reduced each roll of their store brand paper towels by 20 sheets, charging the same price. But that also could be somewhat related to the whole giant wood industry with wood lumber, maybe wood pulp is going up, all that stuff. Interesting though. But people might be other vendors might be looking for ways to slip stuff in. I don't know if you guys ever heard me, Dutchie. I had this salsa the other day at a restaurant. I asked them, "Where do you get this? Do you make it or buy it?" She says, she looked around. She goes, "It's Aldi's." She said it's their 4-pepper salsa. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. But people that don't have choices, like in smaller towns, like when I went into Wellington, into that supermarket, the milk was expensive out there. It's the only thing I was looking for, really. So it could be hitting small towns a lot harder. People don't have any choice if they don't have the ability to drive far. I like going to Aldi's. I haven't shopped really in a while. I wonder if I should save this or not. This place was busy.
So busy. It was busy crazy, right?
I walked in, I go, oh my God, okay.
I know. Where am I going to go, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Would you like some more coffee?
No, I'm good right now.
All right. You're not going to eat anything, okay? You don't mind if I vacuum after you eat, right?
No. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm good.
We're supposed to close this down at 1, so this room. Hopefully we don't need it. Hopefully we don't get big car rush. I mean, hopefully we do though.
Hard to say. Weather's pretty nice tonight. Yeah.
I'm torn.
Thursday nights can be busy.
Yeah, they can be really busy.
kitchen? My kitchen? No. No. No, I'm horrible, Dutchie. I'm horrible. Never heard of Lidl. Yeah, I think I bought a bunch of condiment stuff early this year at Aldi's. I don't know if it's any good now, though. Might have lost. I'm sure I lost some of it. Ketchup doesn't really need to be refrigerated. Mustard doesn't need to be refrigerated. They should be okay. Mayonnaise, I'll probably have to throw out. Wow, Greg, comma. So you're going out there to work / chaperone, I guess. All right, have a lot of fun. Do good things. I know you will. Be safe.
I just wanna make a bowl for the car motion too. Yeah.
Is this song 1982? I don't know. Debating whether to finish this pork chop or take it. Journey. Pretty old. The song's name is Open Arms, Journey. When was that made? Bunch of gunshots over this way. Bunch of gunfire in 82. I was going to look it up, but vehicle fire. I don't know, Dutchy. The one thing, there's no deliveries on the one. Sounds like somebody might have set a car on fire. Train Avenue. What else would it be doing down there? Wish we were closer. kind of shenanigans is that? What the hell? Where do these wires go? Wow. Take the trash out. Okay. You mean to the end of the hallway?
Against a traditional wire nut. Now, last month I released a video about these things because I really love them. They're great time savers and they have a ton of benefits over a regular wire nut. For fire starters, you can flick them off with one finger, and they never could work because they can't conduct enough power because there's just not enough metal inside those connectors. The overload test is one of the most important things you can check because a connector's job is to conduct electricity. And I had a lot of comments saying these things just can't do the job because they're too small and they don't make a good enough connection. So in the US, most circuits are either 15 or 20 amps. That's going to be things like your wall switches, outlets, and most of your common needs. And the only reason I'm using ground wire like this is because I didn't want any kind of wire insulation to interfere with the test. I made these loops on the opposite end of the wires because I needed to connect it up to a circuit to actually put power through. Now what you're seeing there are two devices. One of them is a power supply and the other one is a load tester. And with that connector in the middle, it's going to take the brunt of all the power going between those devices. And by adding a thermal camera in the middle, we'll be able to see how hot that connector actually gets. And this camera can identify the hottest part of anything it sees inside the square. So right now it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit. For a starting point, I'm going right to the maximum rating for this connector, which is 20 amps. Now remember, in your house, you're usually going to have 15 or 20 amp circuits, so this connector is actually rated to be used on them. Now we've just broken the 10-minute mark, we're still at 20 amps, and the connector is at about 72 degrees. I had my clamp on ammeter just to triple check my numbers. You can see at the 15-minute mark, the connector is still only about 77 degrees. Now I wanted to overload the connector so I doubled the amperage to 40 amps. Now that is 2 times the amount that this connector is actually rated for. Now we're at 40 amps for 10 minutes. The connector is definitely getting hotter. It's about 150 degrees. Now we're going to do the final test and increase our amperage to 60 amps. Now old houses used to have 100 amps for the entire house. So 60 amps is a lot of power, and this is the maximum amount I can do with this setup. After 10 minutes, this was the result at 60 amps. Our connector reached 273 degrees, which is definitely hot, but we're at 3 times the rated capacity. capacity.
Oh,
At this point, things weren't
sorry.
really changing, so I decided to shut the test down and take a close look at the connector. And externally, the Wago looked exactly the same. Hadn't melted, there was no smoke coming off it.
Watermelon.
I wanted to see if, in fact, the levers even still worked, or maybe it got cooked inside. So I flipped them up, and the connector came right off. And you have to remember, this thing was being tested for 40 minutes. We started at its maximum setting and went all the way up to 60 amps, and this connector pretty much looks brand new. But how well would a wire nut do? So here I'm using an ideal wire nut that's rated for the same amount of wires that the Wago was. And I wanted to pre-twist it because I knew if I didn't do this, I'd get a lot of comments about it, even though the directions say it's not required. With the nut in place, we're ready to begin. Now for this test, I'm just going to set the load to the full 60 amps. Didn't have any problems at either 20 or 40 amps. So I wanted to see how hot would a wire nut get under the same 60 amp load.
Yeah.
The test is running. You can see that the wire nut is already starting to heat up. We're hitting about 208 degrees. Now for the moment of truth. We're hitting 10 minutes and we're running at 60 amps and our connector is at 242 degrees. Now compared to the Wago, this is definitely cooler because the Wago was running at 273 degrees. Once the wire nut cooled down, I removed it and I looked at it closely and I didn't see any problems, no melting or any other issues. Compared to the Wago, it was exactly the same. A comment I saw a lot of was the Wagos could pull off so easily you could almost just flick them off with your finger. So to put that to the test, I'm using this special pull gauge. And this is kind of like one of those scales that you use to weigh a fish, except it has one key difference. It locks in on the maximum setting even after the weight is removed. I inserted two 14-gauge wires into the Wago and locked them in position and put it inside my vise. But as you can see, the vise isn't actually holding onto the wire. It's just keeping that connector from pulling free. With a firm pull on the wire, they eventually break free of the connector, and now we can see the result. So it actually took 35 pounds of force for that wire to break free. That amount of force is the same as hanging 4 gallons of milk off of that connector. Now we're going to do a meltdown test because I got a number of comments from people saying these connectors just weren't durable and they couldn't hold up. Now for this test, I'm actually going to use their 3-conductor version along with a larger size wire nut to see how well they would hold up against intense heat. And I started with the wire nut and it did just fine until 910 degrees and then it started to break down. In over 2 minutes, this is what happened. And now I set up the Wago and it didn't show any signs of change until I hit 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's a lot of heat, but once I set it to that, in about the same 2 minutes, the connector was completely destroyed. After doing all these tests, the bottom line is that these connectors are really well engineered. It's amazing that these things could hold up under 60 amps of power. But either way, whichever one you choose, just pick the one that works for you, and then you're the most to make me think they were superior in any kind of conductivity sort.
So, I am an electrician. Somebody with when electricians on forums talk about Wagos versus wire nuts, American electricians hate Wagos. Okay, they're just crybaby jerks. All right. In Europe, you can't use wire nuts. They've been using Wagos. It's actually Wago. They've been using those connectors in Europe for decades. Decades. They're highly engineered. Um, they're reusable. Wire nuts are not really reusable. They can get, because the little spring inside can get stressed. The cap can get stressed. Uh, I've seen plenty of wire nuts go bad. Some electricians I listen to, they say they've never seen the German connector go bad. But you want to buy the ones with the orange spring to lock it in, not the ones you just push on. Those are pretty good. They make a version like that, but they're not as good as the ones with the lever. And they make a couple kinds with the lever. They also take up less space. They also take up less space inside your box. So made of metal. What are you talking about? Whether you're going to have to put plastic or tape over it, that's ridiculous. It's made of plastic. You obviously haven't done any electrical work, have you? The metal's inside. It's insulated. It's all about speed, getting things done. You know how much tape you have to wrap around stuff to make it legal? That takes time and energy and waste material. I've done a lot of plumbing. The beauty of the German connector, they cost more, but anybody can put them on. You don't have to have any understanding of how much twisting you should do or not do. Anybody can put those on, and they're going to work fine. You understand? It's not it does. It's not that it's a bad product necessarily. You got to remember, most things made in like America, especially the National Electrical Manufacturers Association and the people that sit on code making boards, hey Buck, are all a lot of the same industry people. So you know, there's no incentive to change. There's nothing really wrong with a wire nut. The wire nuts work pretty good, but those are definitely a better connector. Europe Europe has been doing wire connecting way differently than we've been doing for decades. Decades. They also do testing in Europe, especially in the UK countries, that no electrician in this country does. They check their circuits before they make them electrified. We don't do that in this country. Not the way they do it over there. You can still have shitty electricians over there, but in general, you're supposed to do stuff to a way better standard than we do here. I am not sure. That would be a statistic I would like to find out. I mean, I've seen pictures of stuff that's caught fire over there, but I should ask the one electrician that I follow. If you're a qualified electrician over there, you have to have, I used to be. I screwed up, and now it would cost me, it'd be impossible to get the license. If I need a license, I got somebody who can pull the permit. You know. But over there, there's an electrical meter called a Megger to check circuits, to check if they're safe. once they've been installed. We don't do that in this country. No, you have to have. No, anybody that can pass the tests can be an electrician, but you know, but they do way different stuff over there. I mean, the meters that they have to use um, cost like $1,000 or more. This country, electricians don't have to buy those meters. In Germany, you probably do need at least an apprenticeship. You can't do much any trades in Germany without an apprenticeship. I'm still eating. Harbor Freight. Don't buy Harbor Freight wire nuts. See, like the friend I follow one electrician I follow in England. Okay, he just bought this sucker. All right, that's a power quality logger. Okay, that's an expensive product. There's all the accessories. Let's see. Most electricians never own anything like this in this country. Let's see what that is. Measures power quality. Your sine wave, the voltages. It's a logger, so it's going to log data on how good your power is coming in over a period of time. Um, I'm looking up how much it costs. If this even tells me. No, that's the cut sheet. It's not the price. Alright, that's just a, I see one price in England of 1,700 pounds, 1,800 pounds. So it's going to cost a lot more here. No, for any power quality measurement, you know, I mean, if you're trying to provide better stuff, you know, answers to people about their power quality, like here in America, after electrical deregulation, you are responsible for the power quality in your building or your house, not the power company anymore. The only thing they're responsible for giving you is 60 cycles. That's it. And they really want to even stop doing that because that costs the power grid a lot of money to keep stuff at 60 cycles, 60 hertz. So, you know, like at my buddy's office years ago, the voltage coming in was 100 and he was going, light bulbs are all blowing up. They're burning out quick. Measure the voltage, it was 140 volts. Called the power company. They're like, yeah, it's a little high. They went down the street and did something with some capacitors because there's not as heavy a load on his on the street he's on anymore. The industry has gone away, so they bumped it up when industry was there, but now industry's gone, so the voltage went up. You know, so there's a lot of things you can log with one of these meters, all kinds of different stuff, lots of information. You know, that's why if you want good quality power for something in your, say, in your house, like a high-end TV or a high-end audio or a computer, you buy a power conditioner. You buy a box or a good UPS with power conditioning to give that $3,000 item some decent power. Like my friend just had a brownout at his house, burned up a board in his $3,000 Samsung refrigerator that probably cost him $200 or $300 to have replaced. I haven't found out how much he paid yet. So Keith must, you know, want to, maybe he's got enough customers where he can justify this kind of a cost, you know, this kind of a meter. I'm looking for another meter. Maybe it's another electrician I'm thinking. Oh, there's the Megger. Here's the Megger that he was using. This is a common item in Europe for every electrician to test all their circuits after they're installed. Even before you work on a circuit, you use one of these to check the circuit, and then you check it again after and log that information. Not necessarily. You know, I don't do enough work to justify it anymore. That's a lot of money. There's other test gear I would buy before that I would use. It wouldn't cost that much. And they're not required here. They're not required here. They do things quite differently in the UK and Europe and a lot of other places on the planet than we do. That's tart. What about an outlet for an oven or dryer? Guess I'm still eating.
That's okay. We're 24 hours.
I was gonna maybe bring it home, but I don't know. I guess it's not gonna make it. That's good.
I guess it was too good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, depends. If it's a gas dryer, it's just 120 volts like anything else. If it's an electric dryer, it's 30 amps. So you get a 30 amp receptacle. If it's a range, it's usually 50 amps or 60 amps. Two retired guys in a bomb. That's pretty fun. No, you can't. That's 220 for a. I mean, if it's a regular wall, you know, it's got to have you know, it's got to look, you know, whatever you plug this into, it's got to look just like it. A dryer, if it's an electric dryer, it's 220 volts, not that. You could buy a charger from Europe. They work on 220 because that's all they've got. It's all different. How would you even plug it in? It doesn't fit. If you did plug it in, it would blow up in your hands probably. Overnight deliveries on the one delivery thing, they've like really started to go away. Interesting. Your washing machine runs on 120. You can plug into that. Yeah. Why? How would you even? I don't even get what you're asking. I mean, your range or oven outlet is down behind the range or oven. It's this big around. Okay. Why would you be plugging that little thing into that? Okay. It's got to look just like any other receptacle you plug into. Come on now. Have you ever seen electrical videos of stuff blowing up where guys get injured? Have you ever watched that? You don't want to mess around with stuff. I just happen to have one right here on my phone. And then don't mess with it. What is with this phone? All right, where's the video Wayne sent me? Okay, this is some guys. This is big, we call switch gear. Big power. This is like 200 amp. Each one of those three fuses is 200 amps. 3-phase. So this guy's working on closing these circuits. They were checking whatever. He's wearing some safety gear. He's got his face protection on. Okay, they're going to close these Yeah, Buck. Watch this guy, Buck. This is scary as hell. I don't know what he's using his hammer handle, which is okay. It's insulated. Somebody is outside a door here filming him. Watch this. This is so freaking scary. I think that's the guy on fire there at the end. Yeah, whatever went wrong there went real wrong, you know. And that's why, were you around, Ook, when I was helping her with her electrical? Buck? Did you see some of that, or you?
Hold on. Now we're going slower. Now we're gonna go slower.
Yeah, she was so way too aggressive and just wanted to get into stuff without understand. And that's why I'm not a big fan of hers anymore, because she never thanked me at all, at all. You know, I told her not to use her handyman. Oh no, I mean, she's smart, but she's, that's things you don't understand, like electricity that's invisible, and you don't understand all the little things that can happen. A nicked wire, a this or a that, a loose connection, a loose wire nut, a loose connection. There's so many things, you know, and she never, that's what soured me about her. And then other people were telling me things about her and her mask making escapades that sounded weird, but I haven't followed her, so I don't care. You know, I don't care much about her anymore. She's very, very full of herself. Yeah. Mm. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't be cocky around certain things unless you have the skills to be cocky. As I always say, I still haven't seen a plumber drown. Have you ever seen a plumber drown yet? I've seen plumbers get electrocuted. I've never seen a plumber drown. you know, I mean, it's pretty safe work. Has a drywall guy ever died from having a piece of drywall fall on him? Maybe once. you know, has a carpenter died from lumber falling on him? Absolutely. Okay, but there's but he should have seen that coming. You want to scare yourself, watermelon? Go on YouTube, type in the search bar electrical arc flash accidents. You'll find horrific videos. Horrific. And sometimes these are qualified people. Shit just goes wrong. Well, you might not see anything bad, but you'll see lots of sparks like that. I've got lots of them saved on my electrical playlist on my YouTube channel. Just go there. Yeah, whatever happened in this thing was very bad. I think it was that guy on fire. I don't know. I don't know anything about where this video came from, but cringy. A friend of mine sent it to me. Wish I knew where it was from.
Grape leaves or go? Grape leaves or go?
I can't save it, can I?
I got you.
That's the mini player. Can't send this. No, that was here in the States, I think. You can hear English if you listen to it. Pretty sure it's English.
That's a better way to say it.
Yeah. Okay, this is a safety video here showing slow motion. This is a dummy. This is a slow motion test showing what happens when a really powerful arc fault blasts into a human being standing in front of it. This is slow down. Okay, look how fast that's happening. This is why you wear safety gear. And even then, the blast pressure from this would be massively intense. You might lose your hearing. You're covered in a fireball. You're covered. Look at there's copper that's moving at 600 miles an hour. Molten copper, you know. You know. That was a 480 volt fault, 480 volt fault, probably 100 amps or more. Here's another one. Those guys are alive because they were wearing proper gear. And that was overseas somewhere, I think. Oh, I've seen this one. This one's scary as hell. This is in Russia. I think I've seen this one. Have I seen this one? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Понял вас, время 9:57. По типовому звонку переключения номер 1/1, 13 января 2016 года. Так, разрешается вывести в ремонт Т1, контролирующий. Да-да,
Well, he's got a YouTube channel. He does YouTube Live. I haven't looked at his YouTube channel at all. He's got his own website. You know that. He was on here, but he got banned. Wonder why. And then, of course, he just cried and moaned because the liberal guys that run this banned him for speech. Well, you're an ass and you're a jerk and you say pretty degrading stuff about people. Yeah, right. That's free speech. I don't know. I don't always think so. So I have no idea where he went. If he's on, you go to his webpage, it might be there. And he's on Instagram. He posts pictures of fire trucks. But I could care less because he was, bad mouthing me like everybody else he knows. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know if he's on. There's a number of places he could be, but I haven't even gone and looked. I'm sure. Well, he's monetized on YouTube. He's got enough people there, but he can't say completely foul stuff on YouTube. So he's usually kind of cleaner there. YouNow. I've heard of it. Never looked at it. So these guys are at a Russian power station or distribution center, and they were going. I've heard of it. They were going over their plan of what they were going to do with this big high voltage switch gear outside. You can see it's winter, snow on the ground. He's getting his protective gear on. So he flips some switches in that door. His boss or helpers going over the order that they need to do these things in. I've seen this before, but I never saw it from the beginning, like in the office. This is pretty nasty.
Понял вас, водитель? Так, проверить ключи на положение водителя. Отключить водитель Т1. Так, проверено включено положение, вы 10 Т1. Так, отключить пакетный выключатель с низкой стороны ТСН-1.
That's right on the side.
А, ну давай тогда.
So he put a tag in there to warn somebody that something was, opened or closed.
Отключить пакетный выключатель с низкой стороны ТСН-1. Так. Выполняй.
They have no safety gear, they have no testing gear at all. So they're not really checking what they're doing, with the way they're
Шиноразделитель ТСН-1.
routing or rerouting this power, whatever they're doing. This guy gets back. Look at this. He gets out of the way.
Выполняй.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, this thing goes forever, man. Both of these guys are going holy F in Russian. Something finally opened up. Something finally shut down to stop that. Throw snow on it. That'll help. Throw snow on it. Those guys are just lucky they're alive. Do they still have jobs? All right, now we got a lot of stuff to fix. Job security. Take your pants off too. They're going to need changing. Exactly. The thing is, they had a plan, okay, and that's normal when you have a meeting, you do stuff like this in a big plant like that, big. You have a plan, you supposedly have it all mapped out on paper like they did. What's going to switch one way or the other, but they had no test gear at all. So obviously, either when they flipped something, something broke. It might have just been something that broke, but they might have fed something into something that caused the arc. So it's hard to say, It's just epic, though. It's like, wow. It just like took a long time for the reclosers to the big breakers down, the really big breakers to open up. You know, that's some scary stuff, man. I think I've seen this one before. He's sniffing at the doors to see if he smells anything. Not so unusual. Oh, well, yeah. See the guy run out the back there? He knew something was wrong. He could smell it. He could smell it burning. Yep. Or burning rubber. I've seen this one before too. This one came with a YouTube warning. I had to click through 2 different things to get the video to start. This one's, I think, bad for one of the guys. So he's cranking the switch gear either in or out. The brake, they're cranking the stuff either in or out of the rack. He puts his face shield down. He's really not wearing a lot of protective gear. No heavy suit, just some there. This guy got burned bad. So here's a few safety tips, like watermelon. If you're gonna go into your breaker panel up here, right? This is your breaker panel, you know? This is your breaker panel. You're gonna open this door up, flip a breaker, right? Never stand in front of the panel. Did you learn that just now from all those videos? Never stand in front of the panel. Stand to the side. See, I'm to the side. Flip it and never look at the panel when you're flipping the breaker. Never look at the panel when you're flipping the breaker, because you want to keep your eyes. Of all the things you want to save is your eyes. Because if it blows out, it's going to mostly blow straight out. And a lot of times I'll flip breakers, I'll hold a hammer, like that one guy in the first video, and I'll use the hammer as an extension, or I'll use a board. If it's a really big breaker, I'll use a board and stand 3 feet away. You know, don't stand in front. Don't look at it. Not unless you got the proper gear on. I'm good. Okay. Some of the best videos are the videos from actual survivors of arc flash. Some of the videos are really powerful because these guys have serious burns and lifelong injuries they're going to live with because something screwed up. Sometimes it was them who screwed up, and they're doing these interviews to teach people. So there's a guy in town here I used to do some work around and with. He's a know-it-all hard ass, right? And I was working in a panel that was live, and he just comes rushing in between me and the panel, reaching in and fumbling around with shit. And I kicked his ass out of my way. And he's all, I'm like, get out of my space. You know, I don't have any respect for people like that. Zero. And there were nicked wires in that panel that I had to, I replaced a couple. It was a 200 amp circuit, I think I had to replace the wiring on. We were screaming. I love screaming at people like that. It's worse than when somebody honks their horn at me, Buck. I guess I ate all the food. Baba, you're here. Me and that guy did not get along many times. And I heard about him and the other guy that that hang out together a lot and do stuff together a lot. They're well, the one is older than me. The other, I don't know if he's older than me or about my age, maybe younger, a little bit younger. You know, and he's done a lot of stuff that I've never done. Both these guys have, but they will work so unsafely sometimes. You know, and I heard about him. Where was it? He was working in something that was live, and he shorted it, and he fell and hurt himself a little bit. It's like, you know, and when you're in a tight space, this was in a basement in a tight space around us where this gear was, you know, and you know, and we're not exactly wearing safety gear, you know, so you can do things. You got to be careful, you know. I mean, you got to know, you know, you got to know what you're doing, you know. You know, real PPE, you know, arc flash PPE can cost a ton of money, you know. I don't try to work on anything alive unless I have to because it's so dangerous, you know. Like I said, plumbers don't drown. They can break all the water lines they want. Never seen one drown. I need to put something bizarre like that on my gravestone. See if anybody catches it, you know. Or better yet, maybe it'll just be somebody honked just too much.
Coffee, sir?
No good.
Good.
I guess we got into a fight and one of us didn't make it. Uh, oh well. Oh, I gotta send Nicholas something. Yeah, no deliveries out here. Overnights have gotten real quiet on this one delivery platform. My channel, playlists. Wish I could just search, you know, so much trouble to find playlists on because I've got so many. Wish there was an easier way to do it. I mean, I could save a link for them, I guess. Even that, I guess I could maybe create some sort of link system. Religion, there it is. Share religion. Gmail. Is that gonna work? Hey, Nicholas. Here's the link to my YouTube religion saved video playlist. that I was going to send you.
Well, probably not. I mean, I feel like a lot of
Who just said something? Maybe. Quite possibly.
bada bing, bada boom.
But that's a big increase. Maybe some of it'll come down. Who knows? Got an accident.
So, how are we splitting this check?
Hey, the Monkees are announcing a farewell tour with the surviving members. Let's see, there's an accident. Oh, I never went back and found that, did I? All right. Time to get out of here. All right, I might come back outside if I go chase this accident. Thank you, Watermelon. All right. See you guys. Pay the bill here. Get out of here. No, did not see that. Really? You would have thought I would have seen it. I would think that would be pretty big news. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Hey kids, miss those hands-on activities and science labs, then take a break. A summer break camp session at Great Lakes Science Center. An interactive week-long STEM adventure with more than 25 camps to choose from. Learn more about these safe and fun activities at greatscience.com.
Yeah, these guys doing this stuff, I'm sure they look for people that they feel are um, easy targets, like a lone female late at night, you know. And most people don't have the skills or the wherewithal to think about how they might drive out of a situation like that. They haven't had the mental training or the real training on how to deal with trying to get away if you thought you wanted to do that, you know. And even then, the situation, you know, the thing is to never allow yourself to get boxed in like she did. She allowed them to pull her over. You can't let yourself be put in a position to start with. So you have to, I know a little about dealing with it. But you have to be an aggressive driver to deal with it. You can't just be willing to, Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and they got her purse, her phone, all the stuff you have that makes life hard to recuperate over. You know, it's a pain in the ass. All right, thanks for telling me, Buck. All right, see you guys later. Ciao.